I remember when I first got saved, when I first started looking for Jesus, I was possessed, oppressed, possessed, and I was looking for relief. I had not rested in so long. I was on drugs. My mind was lost. I was looking for relief. So I started looking for different churches. And I went to the Catholic churches, at the beginning. I went back. And they helped to a certain extent because, I would go and I would hear the Word of God. And it was a good Word of God. But there was no connection. There was no intimacy with the people, with the priest. I felt like I needed more because I was oppressed, tormented. And then I started looking into Christianity. And when I would go to different places, they didn't have service. And I would go inside and I would see the building. I was like, this just looks like a straight up building. They don't have any statues here. They don't have any holy music here. They don't have the candles to light. There's nothing here. This looks like a straight up stage by itself. Building. I was like, this is weird. So I continued to look and I continued to look. I came across a Catholic church where it was nothing but Asian women, older women, and they were praying the rosary. So, me, myself, tormented, looking for relief, I entered this Catholic church. I sat down with them, and they were kind enough to pass me a rosary so I could pray with them. And I was like, all right, I need the help. I'm going to go look for it. So I sat with them. It was nice. But I still felt like that wasn't it. I was still very oppressed. No rest, anxiety, worry, paranoia, for sure, fear. So I kept looking, and I looked online, searched online. Then I slowly started coming across this guy's videos, prayer videos, house cleansing prayer videos. I believe his name was something Perez. He's a Christian guy. He always has podcasts just straight up praying, just powerful prayers. So I started playing that 24/7. Even when I was trying to sleep, wherever I was just playing that 24/7. And that started the fire. And then from there I found Jenny Weaver, Isaiah Saldivar. And then slowly it led me to Apostle Alexander Pagani. And I started watching him, listening to him. I started doing self-deliverances because there was no place that could assist me. So I was like, all right, this will do, until I find the place. And it did. It helped a lot. And then one day I was like, you know what? I need to go deeper. I need to find a place where I can go physically. And, I'm an introvert. I was too hungry not to do it. My introverted side wasn't going to stop me. Like, I was going to go to church. So one day, I was so high off of speed, opiates, fentanyl. And I reached out to Apostle Alexander Pagani. Mind you, I didn't have social media. I was out of social media for 3 years, just out of social media. I deleted everything, so I would only use YouTube. So I made a Facebook page just to reach out to him. And I asked him, I think I told him somewhere along the lines, like, I love your videos. They've helped me so much. I'm looking for a church. Would you recommend any in California? And he quickly just said, Amazing Church, California. And, I planned to go, but I didn't want to go by myself. So it wasn't that close from where I was living. It was about 45 an hour away. So I met up with some friends. I was like, hey, let's go. And I was high on speed when I first went. But when I got there, I was like, yep, this is it. This is where I need to be. The help is here. I went once on a Tuesday night. And then I didn't go back till like weeks after on a Sunday. But during those times I didn't go, that's when I was getting healed and delivered. I was on Suboxone. I stopped using. So I was coming down nasty with it. Like, I was sick because I was so codependent on opiates. Opiates was the big thing. Like, I was able to kick speed easier than I thought. Whiskey, I was able to drop that. But it was the opiates, the fentanyl. That was horrible. I got on Suboxone. And then the Suboxone doctor was not hooking me up anymore because I tested dirty. He's like, I ain't gonna do that. So I just got, it was just all the Lord, you know. And I came clean. I told my family, hey, I'm struggling. When I came clean to them and I told them I'm struggling, I need your help. I really need to get clean. And they were understanding. I was able to rest. I was able to take some time off, some downtime. And from there, that's when my relationship with the Lord started growing. Like, my faith just flew through the roof right there, because I was like, wow, I've been trying to get sober and clean for years. I wasted so much money on drugs, alcohol, opiates, doctors, prescriptions, you know, and he came through. That was one of my biggest breakthroughs. That was when my love increased for him so much. He pulled me through. And then, you know, slowly went from glory to glory, grace to grace. Lay down one thing, lay down another thing, then the next one. And that's how your relationship, your trust in God grows, you know. But I just wanted to share that with you guys because I thought that was really interesting, you know, changing from being Catholic to being Christian. Like, I didn't even know what I was seeking, but I know that being Catholic wasn't it. I wasn't going to church back then when I said I was Catholic. I wasn't reading my Bible. I just said, yeah, I'm Catholic because family says so, tradition, culture says so. But I didn't know the word. I didn't have the tools to defend, stand up for myself during trials. So I got the help I needed being Christian, seeking a real church, real people that have real testimonies, that really care and really love, really pray, really look out, really reach out to see how you're doing. But yeah, that is the story. 8 minutes, almost 10, yay. Just want to share that with you guys.